and myself up first. After that, we got Jake Ayres from Bournemouth. He's ready to get us. And I haven't turned the volume down there, but it's all good. Maybe having some information on events coming up, which is a new thing for us. We haven't spoken about events for about a year now.
Oh, there's loads of them. Have you seen that one that's up in that Wrong are doing?
No, I've not seen that.
Mate, that's a beast.
Right, dig them all up, and then we'll talk about them throughout the show. Yeah, so enjoy the tunes. Obviously, Kev's knocked this mix up for us. Up first is Acratis. You always start off with something ridiculous.
You've got some proper tongue twisters on this.
Yeah,
mate.
I can see him now. Acratis, I think he's called. Acratis. Yeah, Acratis. I'm free anyway. Enjoy. artists. I'm free. We are free. We are free from Oprah and the rest of it tonight.
Just a big shout out to Jake Eds, Danielle Rhodes, and her boyfriend XJ, who's another DJ as well.
The Bournemouth crew.
The Bournemouth crew. Yeah, Danielle, if you ever start doing your radio shows again, said you miss them, you know where to come if you want a trance set. I'm sure me and Alex will be up for it again. As long as it's not in that boiling hot weather like last time when I had sweat pouring down my face.
It was roasting, wasn't it?
The hottest day ever.
Yeah, it's a shame we didn't get up there earlier, but I think we had. Did we have something to go back to the next day or something?
Yeah, it's Luke's wedding, wasn't it? If you remember.
That's it. We completely forgot, didn't we?
Yeah.
Ooh, dear.
Yeah.
Anyway, up next is Robin McIlroyle. That's a hell of a weird name. McIlroyle. Everlasting. Both tunes are on We Are Trance, and so you've got a few of them on that label.
Yeah, actually. I think there's 3 or 4 of them.
4 of them, yeah.
4 of them, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, hope you're enjoying the trance-tastic beats. Jake Ayres in the second part of the show, obviously. Known Jake for quite a while from Bournemouth. Good lad. Likes a bit of harder stuff as well. Plays a lot for Cher in Country Club.
Yeah. He's been on the scene for years, hasn't he? So he did ask me if he wanted to play the hard trance, or was like, stick to the trance because that's mainly what we're about. So.
Stick to the trance at the moment. Yeah.
He did say to me though, I think he snuck a hard one on the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see it.
I'll let him go with that one.
But to be fair, it's a classic, so it's a good one. Anyway, enjoy the tunes. We'll be back with some more information coming up your way. Lovely uplifting tune that was from Robin McInmole.
Yeah, they're good ones, aren't they? These are brand new. I think they've been out less than 2 or 3 weeks.
That's good.
Yeah, so I got them sent to me, went through them, and to put it together. A bit annoying. I was trying to put it all together, and the kids were like screaming at me to do their tea and stuff. So got on with it though, and got it sorted.
Got it in the end. Next one's Semper T. Never heard of them. Top Notch. So it's better be Top Notch.
They're all good tunes, mate. But actually, saying that, I had about 30 of them, and I think it dwindled it down to I think to 12 or 13. So I did ditch 15 of them. You do get some awful stuff sent to us. It's pretty bad.
Some of them are. Yeah. No falsehoods on this show, mind you. Just pure, uplifting, unadulterated trance.
You are tuned in to Liquid Pulse Radio with Leo Dantes and Kevin Hoskin.
And that was Sempati, top notch. It's quite top notch.
That's got a really nice riff on that, hasn't it?
It has, but it's
That
also,
white noise
it's
noise
also
it
got the white noise in it. I hate white noise. White noise. No.
It seems to be a big thing with producers nowadays, and they seem to use it.
They
in
just
quite a lot
chuck
of
it in,
tracks.
but it just
Yeah, yeah.
you don't actually need white noise.
It kind of fizzles out like the riff and stuff, doesn't it? Makes it sound a bit like yeah. I know it's what it is. Still a nice tune though.
Yeah, and up next is Sanani, Hyper Iron, on We Are Trance again. So that's quite a good view on We Are Trance.
Yeah, I think that's the last one, isn't it? Or is there one more after that?
Yeah, that's the last one.
Yeah, and then got a few others. We've got one from Costa Panthers as well.
Oh yeah, you've always got one of them.
Yeah, always got one for him. We've got 2 or 3 tracks on his record label. 2,
Two, I think.
So yeah, Metamorph Records.
Yeah. So what have you got coming up then, Kev?
Sorry, too busy. Coming up in what aspect? My life?
The show, I would have thought.
the
I imagine,
show.
seeing as that's
yeah.
what we're doing.
We normally
I don't really want to know your life story.
Yeah, so
I'll get Oprah to
we're
interview you,
only
shall I?
50 minutes, sort of around the half-past. Maybe look for a few, because we can actually look for lineups now.
Yeah,
Which we miss that because we do talk about a lot of lineups and other nights.
It's
on
quite
the
a
show.
big part of the show normally, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a massive part of the show. Yeah,
So it's been quite tough over the last lockdown.
There is a belter that I'll do that one at half-past because I'm actually thinking about going to that lineup.
Right, you can't do it unless you've got a passport, my friend.
well, let's not talk about that. Anyway, hopefully it don't go down the rick. But yeah, it's what it is.
He's wagging his finger at me. And what are you wagging your finger?
I don't know.
The track hasn't finished. Maybe it hasn't finished. We'll talk over it anyway. Anyway, up next is Mark Van Geer.
Mark Van Geer.
Got a gear.
Got gear. He's got to be Dutch.
I would have thought so.
Dutch got to be in it.
Mark Van Geer, yeah. I would have thought so. The tune is Fly Away. Is it Fly Away, or is it just a completely new tune?
Just completely new tune, mate.
All right. Tuned Flow Records.
There was a vocal one, but the vocal was really cheesy, so I put the instrumental version on, which is on now.
Yeah, it's always a good one. They do need to do it sometimes, don't they?
Yeah.
Anyway, we've got a couple good lineups coming up. But they are good lineups. I've seen them. So we'll cover that later. We'll maybe have a bit of chat about the what's going to happen in the summer when everything actually does open up. What we predict. It should be an interesting one. Yes. 21st of June. It might even be earlier. I reckon it's going to be earlier. Personally, and it's going to catch everyone off guard.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what happens anyway. This is Mark Van Geer, Fly Away.
You are tuned in to Liquid Pulse Radio with Leo Dantes and Kevin Hoskin.
That's Mark Van Geer. Get some good gear. Fly away.
It's good little track, that, isn't it?
It is a good little track. Up next is Mad Wave and Vutita.
There is a night that I'm going to plug that Danielle's on. Tom Parry's, I won't go into it here, but I'll plug that one Jake's on because I think that's appropriate, seeing it's around his area, so I'll plug that later on in the show.
Plug that on later on, I think. It's a good little link there.
So plug that later on, but that's a beast of a lineup, that is.
Yeah, there's lots of good things coming up. I'm surprised. Best thing I've seen in terms of big events so far is that Tidy lineup, which is quite surprising because I don't normally like Tidy events.
Yeah, I don't do Tidy events.
But they have really pulled that one out of the bag.
Yes.
I think that's really good. Up next is Mad Wave, as we said. Vutita on Phoenix Recording. That's obviously Dave Joy's label. Dave Joy. I kicked him up the ass when I saw him. First time I met him. I used to smoke back then, and he could smoke in clubs then. And I think it was at the Grove, wasn't it? And I asked him for a fag, and he kind of like didn't hear me. And he started walking away, so I ran after him and kicked him up the ass. Oi! And he's like, "What?" I was like, "Can I have a fag?" He goes, "Yeah, all right."
Yeah, all right.
So that's the first time I met Dave Joy. It was a bit of an interesting...
with a boot up his ass.
Yeah, a bit of an interesting one. And he did sign up one of my tunes. He's a good lad, but...
That's because you scared him.
Probably scared him, yeah. Lots of stories to tell. They'll come out a little bit at a time. Some of them are a bit too risky, though, for the radio.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is Mad Wave Bautista.
Switch on, lock in, and dance like nobody's watching. You're tuned in to Liquid Pulse Radio.
to do your work quicker. Feedback.
Yeah, no, I need to get those.
Feedback Hoskin.
Yeah, terrible.
Terrible. Anyway, up next is Madame Thompson with Medusa, the Miroslav Verlik remix. I guess he's Russian.
Yeah, he's got to be. Again, another new one. These are all guys I've never heard of, so all good.
It's all good.
All good.
Yeah. No, nothing more to say here, I don't think, at the moment.
What I might do on the next mix, I'll go through a couple of lineups that we pulled out, and then we'll talk about the lineup that's coming up in July in Bournemouth. But we'll do that on Jake's set.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's go with that. Let's roll and roll. next is Felicity Wiseman, Adverse Chamber, the Carl Pepper remix. Song Cohesion Records, that's a local label.
Yeah, so look, that's Matt and Simon.
I've got a feeling Felicity Wiseman, though, is Nick the Kid.
You reckon?
Well, it's his girlfriend, isn't it?
I don't know, is it?
That's his girlfriend's called.
Right, okay.
So I assume he's gone on to that Guise. Unless it is her, it might be her, I don't know. She might be like really good producer, I don't know.
Possibly.
But I'm just speculating here, speculation.
Yeah. So anyway, just a lineup for you guys. It is Wrong's 10th birthday. Wrong is in Manchester. There's an indoor festival Saturday the 19th of October. So this lineup absolutely phenomenal. PVD, Alien Feeder, John O'Callaghan, Brian Kearney. Oh, that's a name again, the one I can never pronounce.
Giuseppe Ottavani.
That's the one. Will Atkinson, back to back with John Askew. That'd be nasty. That'd be. I reckon that will literally have blood coming out your eyes. That'd be dirty and dark.
That's good. I like Will Atkinson. He's one of my favourites at the moment. He came round my house and we got wrecked together. So that was a good little sesh.
So anyway, and go through others. Billy Giles, Craig Connolly, David Russ. Factor B's really good as well. Craig Connolly. There's a couple of others on there. Shugs is playing as well. On the room 3 is Agnew Nelson, Dave Pearce, Lost Witness, Torpor. There's Space Brothers and Thrill Seekers. That's nice.
I assume that's probably a classics one, but
I'll tell you what. If I went to that night, which I plan on going, I don't know my left from my right because there's so many names on there, isn't it? You don't know which room to go in at. And Soz Law, all your favourite DJs will clash.
All clash at the same time.
Standard.
Yeah. Where is that Manchester? I'll tell you what. We might be able to go to that. My dad lives in Manchester.
I was thinking that the other day.
Yeah, he's got a 7-bedroom house, so we could like hide in one of his rooms.
After party.
Yeah, I don't think he'd be happy with that. But yeah, we could sort something out, I'm sure. I'm just looking through the whole lineup and that. So in Victoria, is that in Victoria Warehouse? That's in the train station, isn't it? Underneath the train station, I think. So yeah, definitely Manchester's always a great place to go. But we'll let the tunes roll in the background.
Enjoy.
Carl Pepper's certainly progressed a lot since the last heard him mix. He's obviously a local boy. He's in Plimpton, isn't he?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, that's correct.
Good lad. I hadn't seen him for ages actually.
We booked him for a few of our Liquid Pulse nights years ago, didn't we? But he went really quiet, but then suddenly he had loads of releases. So
yes, he's obviously been working hard, and it certainly shows in his tunes. Up next is Archon, the Costa Pantis by Costa Pantasis. on the Defiant Digital Records. I never heard of them before.
No, I haven't. I think he's trying to get his name up to other record labels.
He's very good, isn't he?
Yeah, he is good. Yeah.
He knows what to do.
Yeah. So
he sort of reminds me of like a darker version of Nicholson.
yeah. You're right on that one. Anyway, so yeah, another lineup. Alumni, Saturday 7th of August, the Tunnel Club, Birmingham. The Space Brothers, Signum, Darren Tate, Sam Jones, Billy Jones, Paul Denton, Maria Healy, Rob Cesara, Goldshang,
Gold Scans, that one that did that warm up in that we saw on Luminosity that time.
Before yeah. All over the place, cling clang clong clong. But anyway,
it was a little bit. But.
Nick Rafferty, God, he's been around for years. That guy, and Renegade System's really dirty and dark.
Yeah, he's had a release on Liquid Pulse Records. Yeah, like I'm saying, we're probably going to feed that back in Liquid Pulse Records at some point. But at the moment, I just want to get everything back to normal, and then we'll start maybe getting the studio together.
Yeah, we lost out. I said I was speaking to Danielle the other day about this. We were making tunes constantly, but then used to do it at my mate's place, and now he's had a kid, so he's packed up and ditched it. So now we
got to buy a studio.
Yeah,
so.
I'm on 8% salary, so we'll have to wait until we can release some more to afford the kit.
Probably late summer, hopefully late summer anyway. But this is Costa Pantis' Archon.
Enjoy.
I'm here, your witness. If I'm to tell the world, I need to see all of you, not just a drone. What they don't understand is that death is for mortals, not for gods. Even after all they've witnessed tonight, they still don't believe. Gods have nothing to fear. Or do they?
That's a great little sample in the back. That's Peter O'Toole, old English actor. I don't know if he's still alive. He's probably died by now because he's quite old back then. He's probably about in his 80s back then. And
Yeah,
that's from the film Phantom.
They've done really well with that vocal palette and make it sit really well.
I've got an old German trance tune called RM Godspeech. That's got that sample in it. It's really good. Definitely not overused, but delicately used. Let's put it that way. Up next is Warlock the Sound, the Phil Reynolds remix on Cohesion Records. Definitely got a Luke stamp on that one, I think.
But anyway, so a big shout out to my cousin David, who's tuned in from Austria. Long day at work apparently. Come back to listen to the tunes. Good lad.
All good. And I did send you another event. We're overwhelmed with events at the moment, aren't we?
Oh yeah, I've just got that one. So Adrenaline Sessions. Now this is in Dublin, you said, didn't you?
Yeah, in Dublin.
Yeah, I can't,
so if you're in the island.
Yeah, so we always promote things outside the UK anyway. So anyway, that is on the 20th of March. Do you reckon that's one of those funny test events?
Well, no, it's Ireland, isn't it? So it's different.
Yeah, possibly. I keep forgetting that. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, so on that lineup, headliner is Paul Webster. He kind of like does things and then disappears.
He appears and he disappears
yeah.
and reappears.
A bit like Paul Daniels.
Yeah.
Anyway.
He's definitely disappeared for a long time.
Yeah. Orla Fenley and Linan Shosko.
Linnea Shoshosho.
The Shosho. Marco Soch's
sister.
Got to be.
Yeah, she's a singer. But she's a very good vocalist, actually. Very, very good. She's quite. She doesn't just do trance. She does all things. She's very good. I've never seen a DJ though, so I don't know what she's like as a
anyway.
DJ.
Yeah, so that's a little lineup for you. Let's get back to the tunes.
Let's get back to the tunes and see what's.
Last 10 minutes. We got what, 2 tunes left?
No, this one and the next one. Yeah. So those
cool.
2 tunes.
Enjoy.
Follow us on Twitter at liquid_pulse and on Facebook, facebook.com/Liquid Pulse Group.
So as we come to the dying few minutes of this mix, we've actually got to break a cardinal sin, a rule that
It's
we're not allowed to.
a rule that we never break, but we have to.
Never break it
because of the name of the tune. So any under 18s, under 16s, close your ears.
Any under 18s, put your fingers in your ears.
Yeah.
Because you're not allowed to hear this word.
It's not naughty word, but we don't swear because it's highly unprofessional, isn't it?
Highly
so
unprofessional.
We need to because of the tune.
But the tune is by Fuck Society. It's Black XS on HQ Recording. So I assume the HQ Recording is going to be a bit tougher.
Yeah, this was. I was looking at it, I was like, but I think it was a nice way to finish off our set because Jake Ayres obviously plays all the techie tough stuff, so it's a good way to finish it off.
Yeah, great way to build into it. So yeah, Jake you normally plays a bit harder, but we've got him toned down a little bit this time.
Yeah,
so
it really goes to the harder edge stuff.
We've tamed Jake for the evening. So I hope you enjoy his set, and this is the last one of Kev's mix on behalf of us both.
Enjoy.
There you go. That's what it is all about. That's Black XS with Fuck Society. Oh, I think that was a really good tune. I like that.
I thought it was a good way to finish off a set.
It reminds me of sort of like a Dance Academy-esque type of tune, but sort of a bit more modern.
Like hard trance as well. A lot of stuff going on in the background as well.
Yeah, glitchy as hell.
Yeah, a bit random, a bit all over the place, but yeah, I thought it was
we
nice.
love it. We love it down here.
New tune. Smash
tune.
it out.
Yeah, I would say so. Up next is the headliner of tonight is Jake Ayres. Obviously, we like to promote local guys as well as big guys. We sometimes have big names on the show, but we prefer to boost up locals.
Yeah, it's always about the locals, I think. So they're the guys that are important to the scene. They're the ones that come up and take over the big guys.
They are indeed, and I'm glad that we now have the show on the screen so I can see how long it is before we need to talk and stop talking.
It comes in handy using that.
Comes in handy.
Yeah, that new software, isn't it?
So we are filling in, but we know we're filling in. Why are we filling in, Kev?
Why are we filling in? Because there's a little gap in between. Always got to fill in. So
Always
people here are boring Jana voices.
Well, I'm from Yorkshire, so I haven't got a Jana voice.
I'm a Jana voice. Proud, mate. Proud.
Jana and proud. Anyway, coming up next is Jake Ayres and his mix for the night. So enjoy it.
Enjoy. This is going to be tough. Good journey, guys. Enjoy.
Pulse Radio Takeover Session. Carefully selected local up-and-coming and international guest DJs.
And yes, Kev somehow managed to talk over the start, even though you didn't see what was going on there.
Sorry, it's me.
What an idiot. What an idiot.
I do it every time.
I'm going to throw some water over you. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring up Oprah and spill the beans on you.
Yeah, and I'll kill him with my Jana accent.
Anyway, up first is Randy Katana, In Silence, the Tixie Tarako remix. I don't know what that is, but it's his remix anyway, on Reset Records, so enjoy it. I haven't heard this mix. I've flipped through it and sort of mastered it a little bit, so I kind of get the vibe of it, but I haven't heard the tunes as it is. There is one on here that actually, up there, that's a really good version of that tune.
Yeah, standard Jake Ayres, mate. It's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be tough.
Enjoy the journey, guys.
Some old ones, some new ones. Let's enjoy it. some classics rolling in now.
Yeah,
so this is Vocaccia Carte Blanche coming in the background. You can tell it a mile off.
He's definitely rocking the tunes. A big oi oi to Jake Ayres. Having a little dance around the studio. I've sneaked in a little bottle of red between us. Why not? Friday night.
A little bottle of red. It's a bit dry though, Kev. You need a bit more fruity version.
It's a Fado Malo, mate.
He's Furlough. It's not for me, it's not. I've got bloody work.
Anyway, also, won't talk too much because we never talk too much of the headliner. But anyway, Jake does a thing called Serial Killers every Wednesday morning. I can't find the time. Jake, if you can put on the chat what time it is, I'll plug that in a bit. Anyway, guys, enjoy the journey.
Lock in, charge up, and immerse yourself with Liquid Pulse Radio every week.
got to be a bit more quicker on those monitors.
Yeah, because we got excited about the classics, mate. We were at the old monitors. I don't get the classics going, but dancing around, nothing wrong with that. Booming tune, booming.
Chop. That's Veracocha Cup lunch. Who's Veracocha then, Kev?
That is.
You should know this.
Ferry? No.
Ferry Corson.
Yeah, it's Ferry Corson, yeah.
And. I got you stumped now, haven't I?
Doesn't he do that with TS? Not TS, so it's the other guy, I can't remember now. Go on.
Vincent D'Amour.
Right, yeah. But he's got so many A-lists, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, Vincent D'Amour was really good back in his day. He never DJ'd, though. He was always a producer. He seems to have died off and give up on trance, though, for some reason. But, hey, that's what he wants to do. Up next is The Rock Project featuring Tina Arena Never. The Filterheads Love Tina remix. Filterheads are really good.
Yes.
They're quite a little bit proggy, but they're good. Tough.
Yeah. It's Jake we're talking about here. It's going to be tough.
It's going to be tough. And in a couple of tunes' time, you're going to release the event in Bournemouth, aren't you?
Yeah, we'll do that at 8:30. Yeah, I do it at 8:30, halfway through the show.
That's democracy for you. That's democracy.
me believing that I was the reason that you left. But I won't fall back in love with you again. I don't even wanna be your friend. No, no, no. You never hear me crying. You never see me trying to love you once again. Your love is so past tense. You never hear me crying. You never see me trying to love you once again. Your love is so past tense. Your love is so past tense. To love you once again. It's your love. You never hear me crying. You never see me trying to love you once again. Your love is so past tense. I'll never so past tense. Your love, so past tense. Your love, so past tense. Yeah,
Yeah, that was a familiar tune. Very
Yeah, it's got
smooth. Very Terry T.
it's got a really nice riff to that track as well. I like that.
Yeah, it just drifts along. It's like very summery, isn't it? It reminds you that you want to be in summer.
Yeah,
Not
So,
far away.
it's just
Not
round the
far away.
corner. Just round
Just
the
round
corner.
the corner. Up next is Substance Horizon, a Max Sims remix on Liquid Recordings. To be honest, Jake Ayres would have probably liked. I don't know if he's been actually. He might be able to tell us. Has Jake been to Dance Academy? If he has, he would have liked Dance Academy because they play all this sort of stuff, didn't they?
Yeah, he's. I think he was more of a
Country club.
country club boy, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Jake, I did plug your serial killers on Wednesday. I need to know the time. If you can put it on the chat group, mate, I'll announce that on the on our next speech after your next mix.
Also worth remembering that we are on DIFM every Tuesday between 10 and midnight. That's we've got a bigger crowd that listen to our shows in America, so big up to all American listeners, and that does fall nicely in around about tea time in America.
And the after hours as well, which is every last Sunday of each month, or
First
Sunday.
Sunday of each month, so that's more of a special though. There's no talking on that one. But enjoy the tunes. This is a Substate Horizon Maxims remix.
Enjoy.
You are tuned in to Liquid Pulse Radio with Leo Dantes and Kevin Hoskin.
Up next is a classic remix by it's a fairly good classic remix, I think, actually. It's a Bedrock Heaven Sent, the Greg Downey remix on Bedrock Records, actually. So it's actually, it's actually been released on the actual label.
I was going to talk about the night that, but I'm going to do, if it's a classic, I'll do it after this one. I think I don't want to be talking over a
the
classic.
next one's a classic as well, though.
Oh, is it? Or should I do it now then?
Yeah, I'll do it now.
Yeah, do it now. So yeah, on Friday the 2nd of July, up in Bournemouth in the Bunker. So
Bunker.
So this is Global Language. Headliners John Double Fleming. That bloke is
We met
awesome.
him,
Yeah, he's good lad.
He's a really nice lad.
He proper levers it. There's no messing around with that guy. So anyway, warming him up, or warming up. So the set underneath him will be Tom Perry, who is the promoter from that night. Adam Lee, Devox, who is the who does all our
voiceovers.
Does all our voiceovers, yeah. Claude Ray and Jamie. So yeah, get down for that, guys. That's 9 till 4, and that's in Bournemouth.
Tickets between £7.50 and £17. Quite a wide range of tickets there. So I assume.
Yeah. So apparently,
I assume you want to get in there early. I think
no,
all the
early birds are sold out. I've been
out.
told by Devox that early birds have sold out. So guys, get in there fast because that is gonna sell out without a doubt.
I assume the £17 is on the door. Probably makes sense if you were me. But anyway, let's listen to the tunes because this is Bedrock Heaven Sent, the Greg Downey remix. This is a good remix, so listen. That was a really good tune. We like it so much.
Yeah, Jake Air smashing the trance vibes.
Smashing the trance vibes. Obviously, this was put on Relevant Records, so that's the original label that it was signed up to back in 1999.
Yeah, it's quite an old school one, that wasn't it?
We put that on our classics night, didn't we?
Yeah, well, it's a proper classic, isn't it? So, just a quick one. We're talking about JK Serial Killers every Wednesday. Fair play to lads, smashing the hard trance vibes between 10 a.m. and 11:30. Every Wednesday, guys, get on it. This guy's a legend. He knows what's going on in the hard trance world.
Yeah. So if you didn't know, we've managed to tame Jake Ayres for some trance.
He was
he normally plays hard.
He was
trance.
proper nagging me. I want to play hard. I was like, no, you need to bring it down.
Just
Jake.
tone it down. I bet he enjoyed it really.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, the guy's a legend. Really good lad. What we'll do at the end of the show as well, we'll plug his Facebook profile as well, and also SoundCloud. I imagine he's on there, but we'll plug those things at the end.
And if you can hear in the background, it's Highgate. Highgate, that's very Judge Julesy.
Yes.
Highgate and Caden and Abel. I love this tune.
Proper
I
old school.
heard it for ages. So Highgate is Judge Jules and Paul Masterson.
Yes.
Paul Masterson is Yomanda. Remember Yomanda?
Yes.
Simpson Strings?
Yes.
I'm going to put that on later on. After we played this, I'm going to put it on. I ain't heard it for
Enjoy,
ages.
guys.
Guys, listen to the tune, listen to the space, listen to the echo, the reverb, the delay. This is what trance is all about. It's not about the white noise.
All this white noise.
So any producer that's listening that whacks white noise into their tune,
don't do it.
Listen to this tune. The space, the air, let the track breathe. Anyway, listen to it.
Enjoy.
hard to know when to cut that tune out.
Oh,
but
it's a belter. Yes, Jake, you're fully correct. It's a haunting tune. That's what it's all about.
yeah, up next is Icon, I.C.O.N. Voco Me, the film and fam remix on Low Sensor. I've not heard this one actually. So it'll be interesting. I probably have heard it, but not by name. But let's put it in because it sounds like it's coming in quick.
Enjoy.
You are tuned in to Liquid Pulse Radio with Leo Dantes and Kevin Hoskin.
I do remember that tune now. I don't know it by name, but it's definitely a Dance Academy tune.
Yes.
It's a shame that Jake never went to Dance Academy because
no,
I think it would definitely been his thing. You know, Dance Academy was not my favourite club though. Monastery was my
No, there's
favourite.
loads of them. Just a quick thing. The chat group is obviously going really well. It's good. If there's any guys out there that are listening, if you're up and coming, just drop us a PM. If you can't go, we'll speak to Daniel or Jake. They know us quite well. And then drop us a PM and we'll get you on the show. We're all about promoting local talent. It's not about the big boys. It's about the up and coming. They're the important ones.
Yeah, and as you can tell in the background is Delirium Silence. It's the Escape mix, which is a good mix.
There's
I think,
loads of mixes, isn't there? So it's hard to make it sound good.
It's the Tiesta mix that's the
Yeah,
one.
yeah, without a doubt.
But they're all good, really. This is a good version. So enjoy it. If you, to be honest, actually, the Tiesta mix, it's not my favourite tune. But if you're a producer, listen to that tune over and over again because it's an art form in itself.
Yes, 100%. Enjoy the ride, guys.
Say all
You are tuned in to Liquid Pulse Radio with Leo Dantes and Kevin Hoskin.
That's a great version, actually. I haven't heard that version for a while.
No, I haven't. It's but it's all about the Tiesto Search for Sunrise remix.
Well, it depends what mood you're in, I think.
Yeah, I know, but I think that's the most powerful one.
The Fade Sanctuary mix I used to play a lot because I started off as a progressive trance DJ.
Yeah, but you said it's proggy, but that for power and sort of like when you're on that dance floor, arms in the air, it's all about the Tiesto.
In terms
remix.
in terms of production technique, yeah, the Tiesto Silence one is the best one because it's just if you listen to it, it evolves like an actual song. Which makes it great. Now, the last two tunes of this one are Triple E tracks and X tracks, which are quite hard labels, so quite tough ones. This is enjoying. So next one is Mark NRG, Don't Stop. So I'll let this one play out because it's quite a good one.
Let it play.
Don't stop. 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 Don't stop.
from a drifty tune from Triple D Tracks up to DJ Misha and DJ Tim Access.
Yeah, he didn't mess around with that mix, did he?
It's a brilliant mix.
Straight in with a kill.
Do you remember 2 weeks ago? The first tune we played? That really proggy tune?
Oh, yeah.
That was Misha Hellsalt.
Oh, right, yeah.
That's the same guy.
Yeah. It's,
He does a lot with Signum now.
Does he?
Yeah, he does a lot with Signum. But this
Alright.
is DJ Misha and DJ Tim Access. What a tune this is. This is oh, it's just brilliant. I'm just gonna let it play.
It's wrong.
Just gonna let it play. So we're coming to the end. So just a quick plug, facebook.com DJ Jake Ayres and soundcloud.com/Jake_Ayres. And this is me, Sound Fixation, aka Leo Dantes.
And this is Kev Oskin. We're over and out. Enjoy the rest of the tunage.
Over and out. I'll speak to you later.
Tune in, same time, same place next week for cutting edge trance and techno.